Everybody, I am here with this nice little Singer machine, and someone was moving. They apparently acquired it from a thrift store because it still had some price tags on it, and they couldn't take it with them, they said, so they wanted to get rid of it. So I got it for a song. This piece here, one of the pins was missing, and the little piece that the pin goes into is broken, and I'm going to try to, I've got a pin, so no problem there, and I'm going to remold that area with some molding clay and see how that works out, at least for a temporary repair on that part. I plugged it in. It's going to need a new light bulb. No big deal, but I'm not going to run it much. You can hear it's a little slow, so it probably, well, probably nothing. Needs to be cleaned up, for sure. But one of the things I like to do even before I clean, and that is to oil them, because oiling is going to also loosen up some dirt, debris, and grit from the machine even prior to cleaning it up. So I like to do that ahead of time. It also gives me an opportunity to see everything moving and make sure that I get everything cleaned up the way I need to, oiled up the way I need to, so when I get it all back together, everything is smooth and loose and functioning properly. Because I really hate to go back and do something a second time. Okay. Well, that's a long-winded little bugger. Okay, there we go. You know what I like? Look at that. Pretty clean. Dry, extremely dry, but pretty clean. Let's see. Okay, I'm noticing right away that this spring, yep, see there? I don't know if it's broken. It's probably just, let me get you in the frame here, just out of place. I'll have to take a better look at that because it clips on there very particularly, and it appears, so that needs to be fixed so that the winder will operate properly. Let's see, it kind of looks, that looks like that might be right. Gears are really dry. Let's see about our levers here. This one's moving. That's a good sign. What about, okay. Come on. Okay. Seems a little, possibly a little stuck. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Nothing serious. That moves. Let's turn the hand wheel again. See if we see anything completely amiss. I don't know what. Yeah, that's kind of odd. But I have parts for this machine, thank goodness. Just glancing, I'm not seeing anything that's completely amiss. All right, let's see. Let me see some oil here. A couple of drops here and there. Get everything that might not be moving just to move again. That little lever there. right inside of there. Put a drop or two right in there, in there. A little bit of lubrication here. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I need to get me one of those little cans with the long spout on it again. So much more handy. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I can already feel the difference. It makes such a difference. RPM's picked right up on that. Oh, okay, that doesn't want to loosen up for me. I can tell somebody's been at that screw there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a better look at this because it doesn't look quite right to me. Ugh. And I'm gonna have to get a wider screwdriver for that particular screw there. That gear right down in there, you see that little worm gear? That's pretty dry. I've got some grease out here. I might go ahead and grease that because it's not terribly, I don't see anything built up. As well as this, let's see if I've got that right down in there. You see the worm gear down in there? I don't see anything terrible. Oh, the neighbor's dog. Horrible, wretched beast. In a neighborhood, I just don't think anybody needs something quite that loud, but that would be my opinion. Alright, let me get a little bit of oil there. Alright, that should be... Oh, there it goes. Okay. Now it's raising that up now. Okay, so I will have to continue with this, and I will show you the results I get with that molding clay and fixing that piece. This piece is in really good condition. The cabinet, a little worse for wear, but it isn't the end of the world. It's certainly a usable piece. So they may throw a little bit of paint on it to brighten it up and, I don't know, maybe give it a shabby look. Anything that'll make it have a more pleasant look in a home.